Well, hello, friends. Welcome. We are going to go live up here on Instagram as well. Let's see. There we are live on Instagram as well, friends. Welcome to episode 83 of Storytime Yoga. Sorry for our delay today. It has just been one of those busy days. It is Monday. And I welcome you to this episode of Storytime Yoga. We're going to invite some friends on. Check out the comments here. Today, friends, we are reading The Dream Tree up there for our Instagram friends. And this book is by Stephen Cosgrove, illustrated by Robin James. It is a lovely book. Glenn has joined us. Patricia has joined us. Welcome. This is a lovely book. I've just been introduced to this book. It has an absolutely lovely message, friends. I really enjoyed reading it, and I'm going to enjoy reading it all to all of you today. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. And as always, friends, the link to purchase this book will be in the comments. Please do comment if you're here so that we can give you a shout out. And friends, I'm going to put, let me put these links in to the book so that you can purchase the book and follow along at home. Watch the replay afterwards. If you're here for the first time, friends, please do put hashtag live. If you're here for the first time, friends, if you're here live, put hashtag live, hashtag busy kids. If you are watching the replay, put hashtag replay, hashtag busy kids, while we post these links in. So if you would like to follow along with our recording later with your own copy of this amazing book, The Dream Tree, lovely little caterpillar there, you will be able to do so. Michael Cameron has joined us. Welcome. All right, I will also pop the link for our Zyia Activewear. As always, we are sponsored by Lindsay Costello, executive of Zyia Activewear. I will pop that link into the comments as well. If you like the leggings that Avery and I have been wearing, that you can follow those links to purchase as well. And it's not just women's and children's. They have men's clothing as well, friends. Do check them out. The best leggings I've ever had. All right, friends, I'm going to check the comments here quick before I step back to my mat. I invite you all to step to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor to begin class. And I will step back to my mat to begin as well. The Dream Tree today, friends. Coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, sitting crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. I'm going to sit crisscross applesauce. I'm going to sit up straight and tall, and we will begin class. Good job, my friends. All right, sitting up nice and straight and tall, we're going to start with our breathing. And if you've never joined us before, if this is your first time, this is our giant breathing ball. And as we breathe all of that air into our belly and make our belly nice and big like a big balloon, we make our ball big. And as we breathe out all of that air, we make our ball small. This helps us to slow down our breathing, friends. All right, sitting up nice and straight and tall, breathing in and out. In and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. Okay, remembering that these shoulders are staying in neutral position. We're not hunching them up as we're breathing. And we're breathing in through our nose and out through our nose or our mouth, whichever is comfortable. And if you don't have one of these fancy breathing balls at home, you can just follow along with your hands, just like this. All right, we're going to do one more round of that, friends. Sitting up nice and straight and tall, breathing in and out, in and out, in and out. Good job, my friends. Okay, I invite you all to stay on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. I'm going to move this stuff out of the way and come forward to begin our lovely story today. All right, let's see. We have some more friends that have joined. Glenn has joined. Bubby has joined. She says she has no sound. Let me just check my microphone quick, just to make sure. I have sound here. I'm not sure what's going on your end, but I hope everybody else has sound. Try and reload that, Bubby, and see if that works for you. We do have sound on our end here. We're just check for comments over here. All right, my friends, let's begin our story. The Dream Tree. There we go. Have you ever gazed at a spreading apple tree and wondered how many kinds of life live within its branches? There are probably little black ants, funny little spiders, and of course, fuzzy caterpillars. And there's the lovely Dream Tree. So let's do our first pose of class, friends. Let's come to our mat, our blanket, or a piece of floor, and let's do tree pose. All right, coming on over, friends. I'm going to lift up this leg and get my balance. I'm going to tripod here if balance is an issue. Otherwise, I'm going to lift that leg above or below my knee, and I'm going to bring my hands to heart center just to get my balance here. And you know how full that tree was, so let's get our big full tree branches out as long as we have our balance there, friends. Good job, my friends. And we're going to switch sides. We're going to lift up this leg and get our balance. Tripod here if we need to. Otherwise, lift that foot above or below our knee, bringing our hands to heart center, getting that balance. Good job, my friends. And bringing those big tree branches out, you can sway in the wind a little bit. See if you can hold your balance. Are you wobbly? Are you wobbly in the wind? Or do you have a big, strong trunk? Good job, my friends. All right, Bubby says she found the problem. Good stuff. Glad you got that worked out. We're going to lift this camera just a little bit. All right, let's continue with our story, friends. There we go. Patty Caterpillar was one of those very same caterpillars who lived in an apple tree at the edge of a large meadow. She was young, furry, fluffy, and most of all, full of mischief. All day long, Patty would scurry along the branches of the tree, wriggling over and under leaves and twigs. Leaves were her favorite things to wriggle over because they always tickled her tummy. Look at that, friends. Up here for our Instagram friends. Down here for our Facebook and YouTube friends. And there is Patty. She is wriggling around the tree. All right, she's actually in boat pose right here. This one right here. She's in boat pose and she is loving being in that tree branch. Someone gave us a sad face. I hope you're not sad today. I hope you meant a happy face. Coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, we are going to pretend that we are Patty the caterpillar on that tree branch, my friends. So we're going to sit on our bum like this with our knees bent. We're going to roll back to our bum a little bit. That's called our sacrum, back onto the back of our bum there. And we're going to lift our legs and our arms. This is boat pose, friends. And this is how Patty is lounging on that leaf in the tree. Be like Patty and lounge on the leaf in the tree. That was a mouthful. Lounge on the leaf. Good job, my friends, holding those legs up. You're gonna feel your belly muscles wibbling and a wobbling. Holding up, holding up. Good job, my friends. All right, let's come back to our story. Let's see if any friends have joined us here. If you're home, friends, if you are home, my friends, and you have little ones with you, please do make this a family class. Adults can join in as well. We welcome all of you to be a part of our wonderful class. One day, as she was slipping and sliding on a branch at the far side of the tree, she came upon a large, perfectly white cocoon nestled among the leaves. Patty studied it, walked around it, but for the life of her could not decide what such a thing would be used for. She was so curious that she began to scurry home to ask her mother. All right, there she is. There's Patty in the tree, and there's that white thing. What do my friends at home think that white thing is? My friends at home, put that in the comments what you think that white thing is. And look what she's doing. She's actually in cobra pose. She's a caterpillar, but she is in cobra pose looking up at that white thing. So let's come to our mat or blanket or a piece of floor. And let's come on down to our bellies. And we're going to be like Patty. We're going to look at that white thing. And they're going to name that white thing soon. If you know the name of it, let me know. So coming down on your belly, putting your hands underneath your shoulders, we're going to push up into cobra pose and look at that white thing. Pretend that it's dangling in front of you now, friends. This is exactly what Patty's doing in that tree right now. You're going to feel a stretch all across your chest and down your tummy to your waist. Feel that stretch, my friends, and look at that white thing. Tell me what you think that white thing is. What's it called? Pushing back out of cobra pose. Pushing yourself back out. Good job, my friends. As she wriggled and giggled her way along the main trunk of the tree, she caught sight of the most beautiful butterfly she had ever seen. My, thought Patty, how wonderful it would be to soar in the air like that. She moved closer to the edge of the branch and shouted, "Mr. Butterfly, how did you become such a beautiful butterfly?" The butterfly just floated along on the breeze and did not answer her. "Stuck-up old butterfly," muttered Patty. And there is the butterfly, friends, flying through the air. So let's come to our mat, our blanket, or our piece of floor, and let's do butterfly pose. So we're not going to fly in the air like a butterfly yet. We're going to sit down on our mat, our blanket, or a piece of floor, and we're going to put the soles, the bottoms of our feet together like this, and we are going to flap our legs like butterfly. You can hold your feet with both hands just like this. And we are going to flap our legs. We can go slowly or we can go fast. And then we are going to stop flapping and we're just going to push those knees gently with our own force, not with our hands, just with the force of our knees. We're going to push those knees down, opening everything up, opening up our legs. And now we can move our legs in butterfly again, flapping gracefully through the breeze, just like the beautiful butterfly that Patty saw. All right. Paul has joined us. Welcome, Paul. All right, friends, remembering if you're home with little ones, do make this a family class. She then resumed her journey and soon came to her home, which was made of leaves. She slipped in the front door and up to her mother. "Mom," she said, "today while playing on the far side of the tree, I came upon a white cocoon. What are they used for?" And here's Patty talking to her mom, asking what the white cocoons are used for. Her mother sat her down on the toadstool couch and said, "Patty, when caterpillars know that it is the right time, they each go and spin their own white cocoon. Then they slip inside and fall asleep. While they sleep, they dream the dreams of the dream tree. When they wake, they have been transformed into beautiful butterflies." Up there for our Instagram friends and down here. And here she is sitting on the toadstool, learning about butterflies. All right, let's come to our mat or blanket or a piece of floor and let's sit and learn with Patty. We're going to do chair pose. We're going to put this much room in between our feet, okay? I'm going to go sideways so that you can see me and pretending that little mushroom behind you, that little mushroom couch is behind you, okay? Putting your arms up and sitting back. We can be up here or we can be way down here. Whatever's comfortable for you, friends, but sit on that little mushroom and learn about cocoons and butterflies, just like Patty. Pretend your own mommy or daddy are talking to you about how caterpillars cocoon and become beautiful, beautiful butterflies. Holding that chair pose, my friends, sitting there listening. I know it's so hard to sit and listen, isn't it? Coming on up, friends. Patty scrunched up her nose and wiggled her antennae. That's silly, she said. Who would ever believe that a furry caterpillar would turn into a beautiful butterfly? But it's true, said her mother. Someday you and I will be butterflies, too. Patty thought for a moment. Then how come butterflies don't fly back and tell us what it is like? Her mother just smiled and said, someday you'll know, Patty. Someday you'll know. And there's Patty snuggling with her mama up there for Instagram. Down here. They're having a good chat. Patty jumped down from the couch and scampered outside. I think I'll just find a butterfly and ask him what it's like, she said. And with that thought in mind, she headed for the branches nearest the outside of the tree. And here she is, scampering down one of the little branches of the tree. All right, friends, coming to our mat, our blanket, or a piece of floor, we're going to be like Patty, and we are going to scamper along the tree branches, coming down to your belly. We are going to do Superman pose. All right, pointing your toes behind you, pointing your hands in front of you, and on the count of 3, we're going to lift our arms and our legs. 1, 2, 3, lift up like Superman, and you can pretend that you're scampering along the tree branch, holding those arms and those legs up, my friends, scurrying along the tree branch, scooching, if you will, just like Patty the caterpillar. Good job, my friends. Pushing back up out of that pose. Looks like Ruth has joined us. Welcome, Ruth. Remembering to put hashtag live if you're with us live, hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. She waited and waited, and finally a large butterfly fluttered by. Ahem, she said. Mr. Butterfly, can you tell me exactly what it feels like to be a butterfly? The butterfly gazed at Patty and smiled. Then with a flip of his wings, he caught a passing breeze and floated majestically up and away. There's Patty talking to the butterfly, to the majestic butterfly. Carrie has joined us. Welcome, Carrie. Mr. Butterfly, she shouted, why won't you tell me? The butterfly from high above said just in a whisper like the breeze, someday you'll know. Someday you'll know. And there's little Patty in the tree. Ruth is waving hello. Thank you for the wave, Ruth. I hope you're well today. Oh, darn, Patty said. Nobody will tell me. She turned and wandered over to her favorite twig and curled up. She thought and thought, trying to understand why nobody could tell her what it felt like to be a butterfly. I know what I'll do, she said. When I turn into a butterfly, I'll come back and tell all my caterpillar friends what it's like. Then, contented that she had solved the problem, she closed her eyes and fell asleep in the warm spring sun. And there's Patty sleeping. We are going to take a nap with Patty. How does that sound? Coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. We're going to come down in child's pose, coming down on our knees like this in hero's pose first. And then we're going to go down and we're going to put either our forehead on the floor in front of us, or we're going to put our hands like this and put our forehead on our hands. So we can come down like this with our forehead and our arms beside us. Bum is on our heels. Or we can put these hands underneath, just like this. And we're going to rest here, friends. Rest here for a moment, just like Patty. In child's pose. Let everything go. This is a wonderful pose, friends. If you're feeling frustrated, or if you have a lot going through your mind, and you need to settle and think, child's pose is a wonderful pose. We haven't done that pose in a while, friends. It's a lovely pose to help us stop and think. For months thereafter, Patty frolicked and played in the tree, but she always kept in mind her promise to herself that when her time came to become a butterfly, she would come back. Then one day, as Patty was skittering along a branch, she suddenly stopped and her antennae began to quiver. It is time, she thought, for me to go and build my cocoon. She went to the farthest leaf on the farthest branch and spun herself into her cocoon. When she was done, she fell into a long sleep and dreamed the dreams of the dream tree. There's Patty getting ready to make her cocoon. After many days of resting, she gently woke up and forced her way out of the cocoon. She felt different all over, and she knew that she was now a butterfly. Patty slowly opened her wings and felt the soft summer breeze begin to lift her quietly into the air and away from the tree. "Oh, I should go back and tell the others how it feels," she said, "but it feels so wonderful to float in the warm wind." She began to drift up and away, enjoying every motion of her wings. Look how beautiful Patty the butterfly is. Look how beautiful she is as she rehatched. All right, we are going to fly with Patty the butterfly. Okay, we're going to come into warrior 3 pose. So coming to your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor. I'll show you here. We're not going to put much room in between our legs. I'm going to go sideways so that you can see. All right, we're going to pick up one leg to get our balance. And you can put your hands on your hips to keep that balance. And slowly I'm going to bring that leg behind me. And I'm going to bring those arms out front. And I'm going to fly just like Patty the butterfly. Good job, friends. We're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to turn so that you can see me. We're going to lift that leg, get our balance. You can bring your hands to your hips if you like to keep your balance. And slowly you're going to bring that leg behind you. And then when you have your balance, you can bring those arms forward and fly like a butterfly. Fly just like Patty. Good job, my friends. As she floated upwards, she could see a small caterpillar far below and heard him shout, "What does it feel like to be a butterfly?" Patty knew what her answer had to be. "Someday you'll know, little caterpillar. Someday you'll know." Look at that beautiful photo. And that is the end of our story, friends. This has been the Dream Tree. The Dream Tree. Now it is time, friends, for relaxation. Time to lay down on your mat, your blanket, or your piece of floor, or sit in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Bertrand has joined us just in time for relaxation, my friend. If you're laying down, arms beside you with your palms facing up. And if you're sitting, hands in your lap, palms facing up. Closing your eyes if you feel comfortable, friends. Taking a deep breath in and out. And as you let that breath out, let your shoulders relax. Relaxing down towards the earth. Relaxing your chest and your waist. Relaxing your arms and your hands. Relaxing your legs and your feet. If you're laying down, let those feet drop off to the side. If you're sitting, go to your bum, relaxing all of the muscles in your bum, making sure that you're not holding any tension anywhere. Just letting yourself relax into the floor. Good job, my friends. And just as you hear all of the sounds around you, that might be the humming of your fridge. It might be brothers and sisters playing. It might be traffic out on the street. Just as you hear those sounds and you let those sounds go, you let your thoughts come in. You acknowledge them. Understand what they're about. And let them go. You don't need to worry about anything right now, friends. Just relaxing your body. Take all of those thoughts and worries. Put them underneath you for now. Put them under your mat or your blanket. They'll be safe there until you're done. Relaxing your body deeper into the floor. And slowly and silently, I'd like you to repeat to yourself inside your head, I am healthy. I am growing. It's going to be a big word. I am transforming. What a big word, my friends. And we'll talk about what transforming means. Just like Patty the caterpillar transformed into the most beautiful, beautiful butterfly, so are you transforming. You're all growing every single day. I'm sure you hear mom and dad say, stop growing. I want you to stay little forever. So we're all always growing every day. But what else are we doing? Just like Patty the caterpillar, we are transforming. Patty transformed from a little caterpillar into a beautiful, beautiful butterfly. And all of you, my friends, are transforming every day from little girls and boys into grown-up boys and girls. Grown up in your thoughts and in your actions. Grown up in your words. Every day you are transforming more and more into the wonderful person that God meant you to be. We are growing and transforming every day. I want you to take the knowing that you are growing and transforming, the knowing that that's happening every day and that you're learning every day. I want you to take that knowing and put it deep inside your head. And I want you to take the beautiful, wonderful, happy feelings of learning and getting bigger and getting to do more and more things every day and learning and exploring. I want you to take those happy feelings and put them deep inside your heart. And know that as you learn and as you transform, you're becoming more and more every day who you were meant to be. The most beautiful, wonderful you. Just like Patty transformed into the most beautiful, wonderful butterfly. And what did Patty do when she transformed that she couldn't do before? She went from climbing the tree and exploring the tree to flying in the air. So I want you to also take the knowing that as you grow and transform every single day, my friends, you will fly. Not literally fly like a butterfly, but you will fly and soar in your life. You will do all that you were meant to do, just like Patty. Take that and put that deep inside your head and your heart. And when you've got that deep inside your head and your heart, friends, I want you to send that message out to everybody around you. Send everybody the message that every day as they grow and learn and transform, they are becoming the person that they were meant to be, that wonderful, unique person that they were always meant to be. Let them know how beautiful that is, friends. And when you're done with that, bring that feeling back inside your head and your heart and hold it there forever. Always remember the beautiful transformation of Patty the caterpillar into the beautiful butterfly. And remember that even when it seems like growing and transforming is hard, in the end, you'll become that beautiful, beautiful butterfly, that beautiful person that you were always meant to be. Good job, my friends. And when you're ready, if you're lying down, keeping your eyes closed, rolling to one side, bringing your knees into your chest, staying there for a moment. If you're sitting, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes, keeping those eyes closed for a moment. Just staying there for a moment, waking up your body. And when you're ready, friends, come and join me on my mat. Come on back up sitting. Good job, my friends. Sitting in crisscross applesauce or in hero's pose. Hands to heart center. Sitting up nice and straight and tall. Good job, my friends. Hands to heart center, and we'll end class with namaste. I feel good in every way. The goodness in me sees the goodness in all of you. Wonderful job, my friends. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 83 of Storytime Yoga. Today we read The Dream Tree. What a lovely, lovely book, The Dream Tree. All right, friends, I am wishing you all a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, and I will see you in the next video. This has been Miss Mel, your children's yoga instructor with Breathe With Me Yoga. Goodbye, friends.